Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I've got more of a random chatty video for you. This could be sort of a tech video in the sense of, you know, like it's a list of things really, 5 random things that I enjoy doing or that make me happy. Just sort of stuff that I don't know, I like to do in summer because really like, I don't know, like I know a lot of people get sort of bored in summer and I think to me it's always like, I work as a postman, we don't have a lot of stuff in, like not a lot of mail in summer. So I've got more spare time, so that's usually the time of the year where I try out new hobbies. To then when I get busy again forget about those hobbies, but that's beside the point. Anyway, so I thought I'd just share with you some of my favorite things. And just in case you're looking for like new things to try out this summer. New hobbies, stuff like that. So yeah, I actually have 3 useful things and 2 more random things. Anyone else always has to think about how many fingers to point up for certain numbers? I do. Anyway, so yeah, let's get started. First thing actually is makeup. I literally almost smacked myself in the face. I keep forgetting how heavy this is. This is the Blood Sugar Palette by Jeffree Star Cosmetics, by the way. I put it on my eyes today as well. I'll link to the tutorial somewhere up here. But yeah, anyway, point is, makeup is just something I always enjoy. Of course, not just in summer, like my entire YouTube channel is mostly about makeup, so that's clear. That's not just something I enjoy in a certain period of time. I just really love makeup. Whenever I'm bored, I just love grabbing a makeup palette and just challenging myself by, you know, just doing a certain look. Whatever look, just at the spot, think of a look with that makeup palette. Or that one particular item, whatever. If I buy something new, I always want to try it out immediately as well. And yeah, this is of course something I do prefer doing during the day. Like in the evening when I've already done my full skincare routine and cleaned my face and stuff like that. Obviously then I usually don't play with makeup, but it's just something I really enjoy doing during the day. And also I find it a very relaxing way to start the morning. I know everyone's different in that aspect. I know a lot of people actually enjoy being in bed for as long as possible and then just sort of rushing to get out the door. Me personally, I prefer getting up early and just starting my morning very, very slowly, calmly, having all the time in the world. I gotta admit, most of the time in the morning I'm actually doing YouTube stuff like editing videos. And also when I'm working as a postman I obviously don't do looks like these because, well, for one it'd be sort of over the top probably to go out working as a postman with complete glam makeup. Second, if it starts to rain it would turn into an absolute nightmare. That's just a fact of life. But yeah, when I do have time for it I really love playing around with makeup in the morning. And even when I'm working as a postman, even if I don't have a lot of time, my one guilty pleasure in the morning is actually doing my eyebrows. Like seriously, I just love spending time tweezing them, using one of those epilators on it, you know, just using a rope to make them even nicer. Then just stuff them all in place with a brow plumper and then using brow pomade, brow gel, brow pencil, whatever. To really like fill them in and just make them look exactly like I want them to look. And it's just something that I could spend an hour on it. Then one random thing that I just thought I'd share with you as sort of a tip for next time you go grocery shopping. Codor chocolate. Like seriously, one thing in life that I absolutely adore is chocolate. It's like one of my biggest loves, and that sounded fakely weird. But anyway, I really love chocolate is the point. I don't eat it all that often obviously because it wouldn't be very good for my skin either really to eat chocolate all day long every day. So yeah, I used to be a cheapskate about it. I'm a cheapskate about a lot of things really, but I used to be a cheapskate about chocolate as well and always buy the cheapest possible chocolate. Just because of course it would be cheaper than more expensive chocolate, but then I figured I might as well just splurge whenever I do buy chocolate, like once per month. Buy an actual expensive, a not completely budget-proof chocolate bar, like not the own brand of the supermarket, but actually something I really, really love. And my absolute favorite chocolate bar is the Codor L'Original. I still haven't gotten better at French. Les Éclats de Noisettes. Milk with pieces of hazelnut. Then one more of a to-do thing again. I also really love books like these, like books on myths and books. Overall, I love in summer books that have like a lot of shorter stories in it. Especially on vacation, I just always feel like if I bring a book that's like one big story. And you know, there's just this gap in time between like breakfast and actually going somewhere, seeing things. I don't know, I just don't want to read a book that's like a very complete, intricate story. Because then I feel like I really need to focus on it and read it for at least a certain amount of time to really keep into the story. I feel like I suddenly got darker for some reason. But anyway, yeah, I really feel like then I really need to pay more attention to the book. And when I'm on vacation, I just want something that I can quickly grab, read in, and then when I want to go somewhere I can just put it down without feeling like I'm missing out on something or getting ripped out of the story or being like, what was I reading? You know? Like, I really love books that are just easy. So yeah, this is for example a book on myths and legends. And basically it contains, well, I have a whole series of these. This is a very old, like, collection of books from like the 80s or something. But anyway, yeah, it contains like one main theme per book, but it contains a lot of short stories and myths and legends about the subject. Then back to one random thing, which is also sort of a vacation tip in case you are looking for a place to travel to. If you're interested in, like, well, let's start at the beginning really. I personally really like stones and minerals and just the whole Wiccan thoughts behind those. I don't know, I just really enjoy it. Like, it's not as if I'm like, I don't know, I wouldn't try curing people with stones or something like that, but I do really like them, and I think they're just a very nice thing to like read up about. One stone I really like, and that's just really what I wanted to show you, is schorl, black tourmaline. Like in Dutch and German I think it's called schorl, the rest of the world just calls it black tourmaline. But anyway, it's this stone over here, this necklace is made of it, is absolutely a beautiful stone. It's very nice and shiny and black, but also it brings luck. Now, quite frankly, like I said, like, I like the idea behind the stones, but it's not as if I think you're going to win the lottery by wearing a necklace made of black tourmaline. But I do really like it, just because, I don't know, I think it's just a very beautiful stone, and it makes me feel quite fancy to wear it actually, because the necklace itself is quite heavy. But also, by the way, if you're interested in stones and rocks, I can really recommend either Oberstein in Germany to travel to. I, of course, understand that if you live like somewhere in the USA, that's a little bit more further away than if you live anywhere in Europe. But, you know, like, it's a very nice destination for if you enjoy minerals and stones and stuff like that. Gemstones as well, they have a lot of like old mines there, and also a lot of museums. Just a lot of like information about stones and places where you can watch them and take photos of them and also buy them. And then lastly, I've got another useful thing, not really to show you, but something I really enjoy doing. Whenever I'm bored, and this is one that you can actually do in the evening as well after your skincare, is watching, and like the makeup I mean, is watching people doing art videos like Bob Ross or Mayu here on YouTube. Those are just really, really fun to watch. Like, for one, I find it just very, I don't know, fun to watch something like a drawing or a painting come to life on the screen. Like, the whole time-lapse thing, I just really, really enjoy watching for some reason. I don't know, I just find it quite satisfying to watch. But also, I really think it can give a lot of nice ideas for, like, nail art and makeup techniques. Like, quite frankly, well, actually, back in high school I used to draw on paper as well, because back in high school I was bored a lot, especially in class when I should be paying attention to class. I was often found drawing manga figures in my, in my school stuff. Don't take my advice, people who are still in school. But anyway, yeah, quite frankly, I never draw on paper anymore, simply because it takes so much time and I just don't have the patience for it. I have a lot of hobbies. I just don't have time to spend that much on that hobby. And yeah, this thing is, like, when I paint on my nails or my face, it's something that takes about an hour. If you paint like a full painting, it can take hours and hours on end. And I just don't want to spend that much time on it. I don't have the patience for it, so I don't. However, I do really feel like, you know, those drawing videos can actually give very nice ideas on stuff to do with makeup and nail art. Like, for example, a little while back, my unicorn forest nail art, it was actually inspired by a Bob Ross video. And yeah, it inspired me to really, like, think of how I could make it work on nail art. Because, of course, on nails, you gotta do it differently. Because it's a lot smaller, and also, you know, you can't use the same materials, because it has to be safe to use your nails. So yeah, I think it's very much a nice challenge, and it's very fun to do. Also, my current technique of contouring my nose, I didn't get that from makeup school years ago. I didn't get that from watching other people's makeup tutorials. I got it from watching someone paint a girl. And yeah, that pretty much brings us to the end of this video. I hope my tips were useful to you, in case you're ever bored this summer. And also, like I said, I am actually less busy in summer as usually, so I get bored too. So if you have any hobbies or, you know, just tips on stuff to do that you'd like to share, please do so in the comment section. I'd love to read it. And then we can all help each other being not bored. And yeah, other than that, below the video, as always, I'll put all my social media accounts and names. I'm mostly active on Instagram, where I also always share it whenever I upload new videos. So I'd love it if you want to follow me there. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button, it would really help me out. And if you want to, you can also subscribe to my channel, that's another way not to get bored. I do a lot of makeup tutorials, nail art tutorials, piercing videos, random chatting videos, and whatever else I can think of. And yeah, so for now, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you'll have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!